Hello puddings, how y'all doing? Listen, I treated myself because I was so pleased with how I managed to get by last week with all the stresses and strains, and look what I've got. This is, oh, you can hardly see it, the new Made by Mitchell lighter curve case. Now I've already got the light curve case, that's this one here, and now I've got the light one. So I can show you them side by side, and then I'm going to have a play with them. So the new one, I would say the reason I got it is because of those lovely cool tones or cooler tones that are in it. Excuse my steamed up glasses. I get very excited and I'm a menopausal woman. So this is my well-used light curve case, and these two are the main ones that I use because they're lighter and also they're quite cool. And these two, only occasionally, I did when I was on a holiday because I had a bit of a tan and I was wearing much warmer colours and such. But under normal circumstances, these are a little bit warm for me. They show up as a little bit red or a little bit orange. But sometimes I've actually used that to my advantage and used it as blush. Now the new one has most of the shades down at the bottom that I can use. If you look in comparison, you might be able to see what I mean about the lighter colour case being cooler toned as well as not as deep in the colour. Okay, so we're going to give the lighter one a try. If you follow me, you'll know that I tend to do my eyes first and then finish off the rest of my face, and that's because I do have shaky hands, age related and other things, and also it makes me less panicky about dropping stuff because I know I can wipe it off, whereas if I've done all of my face and then I do my eyes and make a mess, I get panicky and I don't like having to wipe it off and fix everything. So I'm going to do my eyes and come back. Yeah, I know I said I'll do my eyes and come back, but in doing that I'm already experimenting and I've just been trying the very lightest shade on my lids, and it's brilliant. I'm just using my finger to apply it, and let me get my little mirror, otherwise I won't be able to see a thing. But I'm just dibbing some on because what I'm going to do is use that to brighten the shadow that I'm going to put on, which is going to be a nice shimmer, because I'm going for neutral today and a bit on there. But can you see that blends really nicely? And I can tell you, it feels like it would be a great primer because it stays the weeniest bit sticky, but not annoyingly sticky, trust me. Autistic side of me would not like it if it was annoyingly sticky. So I've put that there, and I strongly suspect that that's going to be brilliant at my brow as well. Thank you, Mitchell. I'm now going to carry on. Right, eyes done, looking lovely. And I did use some there. I might put some powder on that as well, or even some, maybe a teeny bit of shimmer, we'll see. But I did put some on, and you can see it's just the right shade for me to do a little bit of a highlight. Now I'm also going to try that lightest shade, which is called Extra Cream. And I'm going to use a little bit of that on my under eye, just to see, because I'm curious to see if it worked. Now, you know that because I have very, very crepey skin, it doesn't look like it, but it is quite crepey. I often use just my fingers, so I'm just going to get a little bit on the end of my finger and see how that looks on my under eye. And then I can powder over it. Now, my method for doing my under eye for a long time has just been like blib it on and then just bang it about a bit, just tap it an awful lot, you know, till it gets in all the little wisdom lines. I'm going to call them that. I'm going to call them wisdom lines in all the wrinkles, because otherwise, if you go one particular way, you'll get like a gap and stuff like that. So, yeah, and that works quite well for me. Look at that. That's really good. I can see that being quite a regular one. I was thinking that lighter shade I might not use much, but that's okay because I know the rest of them are going to be brilliant. But I think I will be using that lighter shade for my lightening when I'm doing my contour. And that is exactly what Made by Mitchell is brilliant for. It gives you the tools and you can use them however you want. For some people, that might be the sort of thing that they can use for a bit of contouring in the lightest areas. For others, they're going to use it as brightening. Yeah, brilliant stuff. So, that's my under eye. I'm going to carry on. I'll be back in a minute. Now I'm going to put a little bit of foundation, you know I don't like a lot. And at this stage, I would love to be using Made by Mitchell's Truth Tint, but I haven't been able to pick it up in my shade yet. So Mitchell, if you're listening, I need like shade 3 or 4, maybe even 5. And they're always out of stock. So I'm waiting on that, but for the moment I'll just use my normal foundation, and then I'll come back to doing a bit of contour with the new light curve case. Right, now then, I've got my normal foundation on, which is the Ordinary. It's discontinued, so that's why I'm pinning my hopes on the Truth Tint. Mitchell, get some more of those lighter shades in, please. Thank you, thank you. Mwah, mwah. So, you can see that under eyes work quite well. I don't know if you can see, shall I come really close? Bear in mind that I'm wrinkly. I like my wrinkles, but they're there, and I'm not trying to cover them up. I'm just trying to get an even look under my eye, and that works perfectly, and I'm going to be using that a lot. I can see it. Now then, what am I going to use for a bit of contour? So today, I'll put my glasses back on again and tell you what shade I'm going to go in with first, and I think that I'm going to start with Dune Up and do a little bit up here, because that's like the lighter one of the three that I would use as contouring. So I'm going to give that a go. I'm going to put a little bit on my brush here. Actually, I'm going to use, let's see, I'm only using a tiny one because I always feel like I get nervous. So Dune Up is next door to that creamy one that I've used as my under eye, and I'm going to use it, oh sorry, crossing over now. I'm going to use it up here and see how that looks. You see, that's a lot more natural on me than some of the ones that I've been using from the other curve case, because they come out too orange on my pale skin, but that's just giving me a teeny bit of shape up at the top. Now I'm going to move to the slightly darker one now. Next one along, and it's called Cloud Curve, I think, or Cloud Carve. Anyway, the next one along, I'm going to go a little bit further down here. And the other thing is, like, when I'm putting the ones from the other curve case, the light curve case, because they've got that orange tone, they're actually a lot more visible if they do go into my white-haired old lady hairline, which isn't good really, is it, at all? So that's giving me some nice shape and cool toned. But also, it will be even better when I've got my natural colour, not in the summer, because I've just come back from a cruise holiday in Florida, and so I've got a little bit of a tan. I don't tan hugely. Right, straight in with that darker one then, the one in the corner, and it's called Be the Light. Yeah, even though it's the darker one of the things. Yeah, so let's see. Oh, I keep using that, and then I'm going to look in my mirror over there. Already. Now this brush is too small actually for that bit. That's my other bit. So let's get my other brush and give this. Oh, yes. 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 Because it's actually giving me contour and shade instead of an orangey, blushy type effect or stuff. Look at that. That's so good. I'm so chuffed. With that shade. Yeah, right, let's go in the other side. I'm going to come back to you in a minute. Yes, I'm thrilled to bits. I'm thrilled to bits because now I feel like it is contouring rather than just becoming like bronzer and giving me a really nice glow when I've got a bit of a tan. But in the winter time I avoid using the curve case as my contour because it's just that little bit too orange. But these are so much better, so much more neutral. Right, are we going to try some of the blushes? Oh, yes we are. Let's see if I can find a blush. Right, going in with, I think today, because I've got like blueies on, I am going to try the darker blush. So I'm going to go with that, put a little bit on. Let's see, it's the one there, and it is called, I won't be able to see, Little by Little. Little by Little. Right, let's see how it goes. Oh my goodness, I keep picking that up and it's too far away. Right, Little by Little. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's adorable. Yes, it's adorable. And it's a lovely shade for me. Oh my, I'm going to be using this lots and all I can see because it's such a nice sort of all-rounder. On all-rounder. Let's get some on the other side. Here we go. That's Little by Little from Made by Mitchell's lighter case. Woo, a little bit on there. Little by Little. A little bit there. Thank you. Right. I'm going to finish off. There's not much left to do, but I'm going to do my lips and stuff. Oh, my lips. I might see if some of these are any good on your lips as well, because I know with my other curve case, I often use them on my lips, especially when I was on holiday. So we'll give that a go. Also, I might do some nose contour as well while I'm at it. Hang on, I've got some of the darker shades still on this one. Let's see. A teeny bit. Oh. Well, yes. Yes, thank you. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm going to try a little bit of little by little on my lips. So I'm just getting a little bit on my finger, a little bit. That's a lovely little peachy, orangey shade, but still a teeny bit pink. Look at that, that's really nice. Oh, I like that. I like that the curve case things, the blushes and stuff, I like that they can help me get my lips a little bit lighter, because I have very red, pinky red, very pigmented lips naturally with nothing on, and sometimes I want that more neutral tone or that more nudie look. So this helps. Right, I think we can safely say that I am not regretting my purchase of this curve case, which is the lighter one. For somebody like me who's got a lighter complexion, but needs a little bit of flexibility, because sometimes I do get a bit of a tan, and yeah, this is brilliant. I have to say, I don't know if I'd have just this one. I love the fact that I've got both of them, the light and the lighter, and they are just. Oh, I'm so pleased with that product. Thank you very, very much, Made by Mitchell. And I'm going to finish off all of my makeup and do some stills, and I'll catch you next time, puddings. If you are considering these, I say go for it. Go for it, because they are absolutely brilliant and so flexible. All right then, I'll catch you in a minute. And here we are with my face using the curve case. So where have I used some curve case? Well, I used extra cream up here and here, also a little bit down the centre of my nose, and also I put some extra cream on my eyelids before I put my powders on, to just give it a bit of a brighten, right? So that's extra cream, that's the lightest one on the lower tier. And then I've used all three of these in various places. I've used Dune up here, then I moved on to Cloud Carve, and finished off with Be the Light down here. I have used Little by Little blush today, and I've also used it on my lips. Along with, and it went perfectly, some Natural Nights Beam gloss. And I think I might have used Rich Mitch as my lip liner. Yeah, Rich Mitch lip liner. Thank you, Made by Mitchell. It's absolutely fantastic product, and I'm just... Yes, it's already welcomed into the fold, and it's going to get used loads and loads. If you're thinking about getting one, I fully recommend it because of the versatility. You can use it. Oh, I forgot completely about my under eye. I used, is it all cream or whatever, the lighter one? Yeah, extra cream on my under eye, and then a little bit of powder over, and it's really nice. So yes, versatility all round. Is it worth the money? Absolutely yes. You're getting eight products in this, 8 products. Blushes, contours, can be used for under eye, can be used for your lips. Of course it's worth it. Go and buy one. All right then, I'll do some stills and I'll pop them on the end. See you later, puddings. Bye. Mwah. Let's get up close and personal. You know, I don't like a lot of heavy makeup. I like to still be able to see my skin texture and etc. And Made by Mitchell is the perfect brand for being able to use in whichever way you want. And I love how natural it looks on my skin. I'm so thrilled with this new lighter curve case. Thanks again, Mitchell. Bye.